Congratulations, you've completed the Gracie Games and now you're ready for Junior Combatives.
Here at the Gracie Academy, all the adult students begin their jiu-jitsu journeys with an incredible course called Gracie Combatives. And in this course, they learn the 36 most effective techniques of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
How is Gracie Combatives different from Junior Combatives?
They're exactly the same, except for two things. Number one, all the techniques have been greatly simplified for kids. And number two, we won't be teaching any of the choking techniques.
Why not?
Because if the chokes are used incorrectly, they can be dangerous.
Also, you don't want to choke the bully. There's no need. Control the bully and talk to the bully.
100%. So altogether, Junior Combatives has 33 lessons. Each lesson features one technique, and at the end of every Junior Combatives class, there is a bully battle that will enable you to combine the newly learned technique with all the previously learned techniques in every combination.
And this will help you build your reflexes.
Incredibly important. To get the most out of the course, we recommend you follow the tricycle training schedule.
Tricycle?
No, this doesn't mean we're gonna be riding tricycles while we do jiu-jitsu.
Got it.
It means that you're gonna complete one lesson, the second lesson, third lesson, then you'll go back and do lesson 1 again, lesson 2 again, lesson 3. So that's a cycle of 3 lessons. And then you move on to lesson 4, 5, 6. Then again, 4, 5, 6. Then 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. Got the idea? 3 lessons, 1 cycle equals a
Tricycle.
That's exactly right. Tricycle training schedule. Please follow that to get the most out of it. Now, let's talk about tracking. You should be still tracking all your progress in your jiu-jitsu journal. Some of you may have even earned a stripe or 2 by now, and depending, maybe if they started really young, if you started when you were 4 or 5 years old, you might have even earned your white yellow belt already. But tracking your classes is so important so you know where you came from and where you're going.
About every 20 lessons,
20 lessons.
your parents should give you a stripe.
Correct.
After you get 4 stripes,
Send us a video of all your techniques perfected, digitally record it, upload it to graciekids.com, and we check you out. If it's good enough, we send you your belt in the mail.
very good.
I think they're ready.
I think so too.
Before we begin lesson number 1, we need to reintroduce you to our bully-proof assistants. Kids, join the party.
Oh, wow.
Good. And there's Hannon. And who do we got here? We got a list. Haley. So, here's the deal. Kids, who do we got over here? Remember Horan over there? Horan, Haley. Who's on my back right here? I can't even see. Rayanne. And Hannon, of course, our brother. Now, if you notice, Alyssa and Mashad aren't here with us. That is because they have less experience and they are going to go to the Gracie Games 2 or 3 more cycles, perfecting them before they move on to the Junior Combatives course. But these kids are ready for action right here. Kids, are you guys ready?
I think so.
Let's go. Lesson number 1. Here we go. Line up.
Let's do it. Junior Combatives, lesson number 1.
Trap and roll escape.
You've already learned 2 variations, and you don't even know it. We're going to teach you the last variation.
Let's first show them what they already know, but they don't know that they already know.
Yes.
Trap and roll escape is when the person is mounted on you, either choking you or trying to punch you, holding you down. What do you use from here? Shark bite, snake bite. You've already learned them. Shark bite, that technique's true name is the punch block variation of the trap and roll. So if I set up to punch Hidon, he wraps me, he pulls me down, he wraps my arm, he traps my foot, and he bridges and rolls me over. That's the trap and roll escape. Okay, we call it the shark bite in the beginning because it's more fun. Now, if I'm choking Hidon, he grabs the wrist, the elbow, and the foot, trapping all one side. This is the snake bite, right? This is called the standard variation of the trap and roll. You've already learned that as well. Trap, 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 and go. There is one variation that we did not teach you in the Gracie game course that we will teach you now. It's the headlock variation. Let's say the bad guy, the bully, the angry person on top of you, instead of grabbing or punching you, they come down and they grab you in a headlock. Okay? They get you in a headlock here with this hand, and they want to smash you. The problem with that is Hidon cannot swim his arm through to wrap my arm. He can't wrap it up like this. Go back. So if I have him in a headlock, what he does is he traps my arm right there, keeps his head down, traps the foot on the same side, and then bridges and rolls me over the arm. So what's incredible is in the headlock variation, by them hugging your neck, they give you the arm for you to trap. Mount on me, please. so he hugs my neck. Look, you would think that Hedon's holding me tighter, but really, by him hugging my neck, he does not have base. Put your hand out wide. He doesn't have that right there. He's hugging. So I trap the arm, I trap one foot, okay? And now I bridge and I roll this way. Bridge, reach with this hand. This hand reaches to help throw him over the trap side. Up, 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 and I go. Boom. What else?
That's right, it's good. Simple enough. Okay, look at my legs right now. So, Henner has both hooks in. If I try to roll him right now, it's not gonna work because this foot of his is gonna save him. So, before I roll, I'm gonna lift my foot up, put my foot down very close in between his legs, and then roll. So,
let's get from this angle here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so basically if I'm here, I have the headlock on this side. Whichever way I have the headlock on, that's the side he's gonna roll me towards, right? One, hold the bicep over there, head down, hug the body here. Okay? My hooks are in. I have both hooks in. Hedon wants to remove one hook. Well, if he's gonna roll me that way, he wants to remove this hook right here. Pop, tuck, bridge, and roll. Okay? And now once he lands on top, of course, Hedon then would trap the hips tight. This we've already learned, remember? Snake squeeze. Squeeze the hips, hold tight, don't let me get out. And then from here, he pushes my leg down, he creeps his knee through, and then he comes over very low and very tight. Hold on. Show us how it's done. So headlock variation, put both hooks in, Hedon, please. Let's do headlock variation, and Hedon has both of his hooks inside Hodon's legs. Hodon, trap the arm, hug the body, untangle one foot, bridge and reach. Nice. Trap the hips, snake squeeze, low, control, control, control. Push the leg down, then come over. 1, 2, and mount. Very nice. Next, Rand. Let me have you guys rotate with your feet all the way towards the front side. All the way around. Slide this way a little, please. Check it out. So hug the neck. Here we go. Look, if Hedon has his hooks in right here, hooking Rand's legs possibly, Hedon has the headlock on this side, so Rand's going to hug the body, untangle this foot, but she keeps this foot trapped. And now she's going to bridge and reach all the way over. Nice. Trap the hips right away. Stay low. Check, check, check. Push the knee down and slide through the front side. 1, 2. Perfect. Haley, get him.
Same angle?
We can try a different angle if you'd like. Just keep mixing it up. Perfect. So once again, check it out. Headlock is on this side. Haley grabs the arm, untangles that foot.
Good. Hug my back.
Very good. Bridge and reach. Perfect. Stay low, trap the hips, trap, trap, and then casually step over the front side. 1, stay low. Nice how low she stays. Perfect. And head on. Let me get him. Yes, perfect. So from here, if I have hand on in a headlock, grab my arm right there, hand on, trap my bicep on that side. Hold it tight, please. Hug my body tighter. From here, if I have the hooks in, let me have my hooks, please. If I have the hooks, untangle the back foot quick, tuck it in, go. 1, 2, bridge and reach all the way. All the way, yes. Trap my hips tight. Trap tight, follow, follow, follow. Push my front knee down low. Creep your knee through, hold the knee down. Hold it down. Creep your knee, 1, and then come on up. Stay low, hands out, hands out. Perfect. Very good. By myself, here's how it looks. If they have me in a headlock, this hand grabbed tight, this hand is hugging close. Which leg do we remove? Which hook do we take out? If they have 2 hooks in, take out the back hook. Because I want to roll them this way, which means you want to keep this foot trapped. Once you remove the hook, bridge, reach, go to your knees, and immediately trap. Trap the hips so they don't wiggle out and get up. And then work your way over little by little. Once you establish the mount, you win.
So the bully is giving you the arm and the leg.
Right.
They're making the move so easy.
That's if you know the technique. If you don't know the technique and someone grabs you in a headlock like that, they can feel very heavy and it can be very challenging to escape. But Hedon's saying here is that if someone grabs you in a headlock and you know this move, they're giving you a gift. Just recognize the opportunity and you're gone. Headlock variation. So now we know the punch block variation, the standard variation, snake bite. And now we know the headlock variation. If the person has you in a headlock and possibly hooks your legs, untangle, bridge, and roll.
And after every one of those,
Yes.
control the hips
Control the hips
and then go for the mount.
Step over those legs real low. Very good. Headlock variation. Add this to your arsenal. And right now we're going to practice that. Headlock variation and then stepping over the legs. Nice and tight. Make sure you remove the back hook. If you don't remove the hook, their leg will get stuck. Once you perfect this variation, we'll throw it all together in a bully battle. Here we go. At the end of the Gracie game course, they learned the
Bully battle.
bully battle. What is it? Simply put, all the techniques mixed in every combination, freestyle flow. And you should have perfected the bully battle flow concept before moving into the junior combatives course. Why? Because at the end of every junior combatives class, there is a bully battle. You're going to take the new technique we just learned, which today was the headlock variation of the trap and roll escape, and you're going to blend it into a bully battle with all the previously learned techniques. Now, what are the previously learned techniques right now? All the Gracie games. Okay, now as we get deeper in the course, we're going to have many more techniques to play with, but right now, take your initial Gracie game techniques, blend that with the headlock variation of the trap and roll, and freestyle flow, putting them all in there. The goal is to get them all in there. So right now I'm going to flow with my brother Horan, and if I forget a technique, Hidon can remind me from the outside, or if I can think of one, I will. Hidon can remind me to make sure we get them all in there. It's the most important thing. Of all the techniques, the absolute most important technique to include is the
Headlock escape.
headlock variation.
Trap and roll.
100%. Hold on, let's do this. Good. Trap the hips, perfect. Perfect, step over, stay low. Nice. Let's do it. Crazy legs.
Sands, let's go. Go. Gotta pass. Very nice.
Base, strong foot. Nice. Slide over to the mount. Perfect. Get off me. There it is. Horan politely fell off.
You made it happen.
Kind of.
Henner made it happen right
Horan
there.
was polite. It was funny. He let me fill off because what does he want to do right now? He wants to practice the headlock variation of the trap and roll. So I grab here. He traps my arm tight. Traps one foot. Untangles the other foot. Now bridges and reach. Go. Reach. Perfect. Trap the hips right away. Stay with me. Just control me, right? Step over low. Here we go. 1, 2. What else are we missing here? What other techniques are we missing? Bulldozer.
Monster
Side
control.
mount. Boom. Guard monster. Boom. Control close. Guard. Yeah, of course. What else are we missing? Switch the head control. Nice. Swim. When he gets up crazy and you can't control him. Stand up and base. And then we have the base checks. Base, good. One or push. Perfect. And side mount control. We already kind of did it. Come on in. So the key is just to review everything. The key is to review everything. Perfect. Pass. Very good. So you can do that normally 1, 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. Just keep flowing. We did all the techniques once there. You could do them twice, 3 times. But most importantly is the headlock variation. Incorporate the new technique. If you do that, you pass. Clear? Yes? Any other things? Details?
Very good.
So, ending with the bully battle. Once you perfect this new technique in the bully battle, and you feel very comfortable with it, maybe even do it on both sides, right? Move on to the next level, next game, next class in the junior combatives course. Class number 2, we'll see you there. Rule number 1, avoid the fight at all costs, okay? If the fight goes down, you're trying to avoid it, the bully gets crazy, you have to fight him, the fight goes down, scramble, you end up on top. We know that the primary objective is without punching or kicking the opponent or the bully, get control over them and use our position to force them to basically give up. You get there, you negotiate, you establish the mount, and you say, hey, please stop bugging me, please stop, harassing me, and they should give up. You negotiate with them. If they don't, if they go crazy, you might need to use a submission, okay? One very common submission is the Americana arm lock. Right here, what I'm doing is I lock Ryon's arm and I'm twisting his shoulder, and it's pretty painful, pretty painful. Now, the most important thing to understand is we know, okay, rule number 5, when applying submissions, use minimal force. So I'm gonna lock it up and I'm gonna squeeze very slowly. I'm not gonna rip here crazy, I'm gonna squeeze very slow. And negotiate, say, hey, you promise to stop bugging me?
Yes.
If he agrees, we don't need to squeeze. Okay, but for today, we understand that those are the rules. For today, in practicing this move, we're gonna go ahead and squeeze and apply pressure so that we learn how the technique works. All right? So, Americana arm lock. Some kids call it the paintbrush. My dad used to call it the paintbrush when I was a little kid because, look, I'm pushing Ryon's wrist down. I come under with this hand. I grab my own wrist, no thumbs on either hand, and now the paintbrush slides. Look at his hand, like a paintbrush. Okay? Hold on, come on up, please. So from here, slowly. This move is used once you mount. They don't give up. They want to fight you still. Maybe they're trying to punch you. Hwodan pins the arm down, freeze. Look at how this hand of Hwodan's is the one that grabs the wrist. Switch hands, please. Not like this. Go back. Yes, pin it to the ground. Boom, elbow tucked in the neck. And Hwodan's wrist right here, Hwodan's grip is what kind of grip? Human or monkey?
Monkey.
Monkey. Okay, monkey grip for a monkey brother. So from here, this hand comes under the elbow, palm up. Do like this, show them the secret version. Look, the palm comes up and you wiggle through like this, and then grab your own wrist. Now look how Hwodan keeps his head down. Why do you guys think he does that? Because if the crazy bully tries to scratch him or poke his eyes or punch him in the face, his head is protected. His face is tucked away. Now watch the paintbrush slide and lift. Okay, very nice, thank you, bro.
And what about how I tap right here?
Yes,
Right?
good
This
point.
is hurting my shoulder. So I tap out, and anytime anybody ever taps, you let go.
Right. Especially with your parents, as you guys practice at home, parents, tap out on your child's back, and kids, please let go when your parents tap, or big brothers tap. Thank you. Rand, get him. Paintbrush. So she's here, she chooses one arm, she pins it to the ground. Use your body weight, hold it down, nice. And now from here, monkey grip on the wrist, elbow on the ground. The goal is to try to keep this elbow tucked into the neck right here. Go ahead and come under. Grab the wrist, keep this tucked in very tight, Ryan, into the neck right here. Put lots of pressure on him. Nice. Now right here, bitch, freeze. Because Ryon's body is so much bigger and Rayanne's knees can't touch the ground, she puts her foot up a little bit right here. Her foot posted up on the ground. That's okay, especially if it's a much larger opponent. You're allowed to put the foot up right next to their hip right here, as long as the foot stays tight. Remember the spider foot, where you keep the feet tucked in? As long as you keep it tight. Now that she has everything locked up, monkey grip on the wrist, monkey grip on her own wrist, and her head is down. She's gonna slide the paintbrush down and lift the elbow. So she's actually lifting Ryon's elbow here. One more time. She doesn't just slide, and she doesn't just lift. She does both. Watch, slide and lift. And that hurts. He taps out, she lets go. Thank you, Haley. Please don't break my brother's arm too fast, okay? Be gentle here. So both hands, pin it to the ground. Both hands, pin it down. Yes, put your weight on it. Put your elbow down on the ground, lean forward. Nice. No thumb right here. Monkey grip is perfect. Yes. Just like this. Perfect. Hold snug right here. Turn your face away so it doesn't eye gouge you. Now slowly, Haley, paint the mat. Paint the mat. Nice. Of course, sir. Good, good. Pinning it down. Both hands, drive it. No thumb, monkey grip. Pin it all the way, elbow tucks into the neck. Nice. Now, yeah, very good. Hold snug. Look what Ryon's doing right here. This is very important. What Ryon's doing right now is he's checking to make sure Ryan is awake. So as Ryan locks the wrist, Ryon's trying to straighten his arm out, and if Ryan is sleepy with his grips, if his monkey grip is sleepy, Ryan slips out. So now Ryan holds a little tighter, and Ryon is verifying that by continuously trying to straighten his arm and just check. Okay, and he gets a little bit more aggressive as he goes, but always within manageable energy usage, obviously. So Ryan's controlling, head is down. Ryan, paint the mat, slide it down, lift the elbow. Nice. Perfect. Any other details?
I was doing like 8-year-old power right here.
Yes.
8
or
9-year-old power.
Yeah, and also what Ryon did, which was really cool, is as Hannah was pushing the arm down, Hidon like made it a little bit harder. Like, wow. What that forces the child to do is to put their full body weight. So kids, don't just do this. Because you're gonna resist. When you grab the arm right here, no thumbs, wedge it. My whole body is driving it. And then tuck in the corner. If this elbow is far away, no good. Tuck it in tight, hold tight, and look at this hand. Wiggle under, wiggle under, wiggle under, and grab. Keep your head down and paint the mat. I have a question for you. What's wrong with this picture? Anybody know?
No painting.
Look, I'm lifting Hidon's elbow, but the hand did not slide. There wasn't any painting. Watch the hand now. Done. Now remember, if you ever use this technique in a real situation against a bully, guess what? 1, 2. Do you promise to stop bugging me?
Yes, I promise.
If they promise, you let go,
Sorry.
shake hands, let them up, go play in the sandbox. Okay, it's very simple. So Americana arm lock we call it, or paintbrush, whichever one you like more.
This is the first submission right here.
This is the first submission we've officially learned.
It's getting serious.
Yes, you must tap out quickly, protect your shoulders, parents. Kids, squeeze slowly, and remember, if you ever use it in reality, negotiate before applying pressure. And right now, once you perfect it by itself, this drill here, we're gonna throw it into a bully battle where you will negotiate. Do you promise to stop bugging me? No.
Yep. Yes.
He does?
Yes.
Let go.
And when you paint the floor, keep the hand on the floor.
So major, we gotta show them.
Some people paint and they go like this. They lift the hand up. It's not gonna work. So keep the hand on the ground and paint. It's always touching the floor, the hand. Very important.
Incredible. Try it on both sides. If you try it on one side first, what we just demonstrated, and then switch arms, go very slow. Okay, a couple times on each side. Make sure you get very comfortable. Bully battle's coming up next. Here we go, try it. Americana arm lock should be good now. You should have it. Let's throw it into a bully battle. Rayanne is gonna do just that. You don't get her. Check her base, let's go.
Okay, you with me. Come with me. Good. Yes. Base. Good. Clap and tap it. Good. Go. Good. Drive.
Control his hips. Keep it. Perfect. Let's go to the mount and get him in an arm lock. 1, 2, we have to negotiate though. Sit up, pin the arm down, go ahead. Pin the arm down, pin it down. Yes, go under, lock it up. Now talk to him.
You promise to stop bugging me?
No.
He doesn't promise, squeeze a little, now yes.
Okay.
Perfect, keep going, throw a rock, guard monster, here we go. Control, man, stay close. Nice, don't let him punch you in the face. Watch those swims. Really good. Uh-oh. Stand up, go get him. Very nice base, clapping, yes, base. Perfect.
I think I'm gonna punch you.
Good, perfect. Now side mount, let's go to side mount, crocodile control. Jump around the legs, perfect. Hug the neck, wide base, checker please, checker. Check, hand, foot, nice super base here, incredible. You're gonna mount, whenever you're ready, you're gonna mount. Slide your knees down as he exhausts. Good. Uh-oh, bulldozer. Hooks in, nice, stay with it. I wanna see this shark bite, the punch block variation of the trap and roll. We can't forget that. Lay down right there, perfect. Immediately hug the body, Rand, hug the body. Yes, perfect. There's the arm trap, perfect. Nice. Step over.
Good control. Push my leg down.
Nice.
Very nice.
Let's do Americana arm lock on this arm over here. Yes, pin it down, go under, lock it up, negotiate.
You promise to stop bugging me?
Yes, look that way though. I promise.
He promises, he means you let go. I wanna see the headlock variation, trap and roll.
Okay, on your back.
Headlock variation, trap and roll, mount, crazy horse, and you win. Bridge and roll, here we go. Perfect. Step over, stay low. Give a couple bulldozers this way maybe.
Nice.
And then a crazy horse when he gets up. Hooks in, ride a little bit, get 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Champion. Nice. Very good job, Ryan. Perfect.
Thank you.
Okay, so key details there. Notice how we have a seat. Good job, Ryan. Notice how we incorporated the Americana arm lock, right? And the headlock variation. You want to make sure that stays in there. So generally speaking, what we're going to do is in every bully battle, incorporate the newly learned technique, the brand new technique, as well as one of the previously kind of recently learned techniques. Right now, obviously, it's the headlock variation, trap and roll. But as we get deeper in the curriculum, you'll see what we're talking about. So there will be kind of two featured techniques or focus techniques during each bully battle, along with everything else. But two that we really want to make sure you get in there. In this bully battle, it was Americana headlock variation. You'll see. Just follow the flow as we go.
And we start standing.
Yeah.
No reason why not. Always start standing. Get
Yes.
the kid's base good, you know, and practice the.
Because guess what?
Most fights start standing.
100%. So get used to it. Standing up, deal with it, different verbal situations. Sometimes Hidon can say something, make fun of the kid's haircut, you know, get kind of crazy, maybe push them. So different situations, bully situations, standing to spark the possible tackle and control. Okay? So make it realistic and have fun with it 100%. Bully battle. Here we go. Lesson number 3, positional control from the mount. You already know what the mount position is, and you already know how to control it. You learned it in one of the first Gracie games, Spider Kid. Remember? Let's remind them what they already know. So you've already learned to stay low, and when they push you to the side, hand hold, switch, smart hands right here, right? Okay? And you also learn how to keep your feet tucked in tight. You also learn that when someone pushes you straight up, you swim. Okay? Now, this right here, when they push you straight up, we call this the high swim. We called it spider swim because Spider Kid swims like this. But when we teach the grown-ups, we call this the high swim. Look, knife through, one, knife through, and low, airplane base. Okay, and then control from here. You want to be low. The most important mount control principle is stay low and stay heavy. Now, there's one more piece we'd like to add to your mount control strategies that you already know. And that is, if Hidon pushes me this way, and I base out, okay, the bad guy, the bully, might try to wrap my arm and break it down. So if I have base like this, and I'm not falling this way, he might try to wrap, break my arm down, and then roll me that way. No good. So look what I do. When my arm is out stiff, when he goes to wrap it, I keep my arm very stiff, not spaghetti arm. Stiff arm. And then watch what I'm going to do. Swim. It's called the low swim. Push my chest, please. Look, high swim. And from here, if he wraps one of my arms, stiff arm, I keep it very strong. And then I go low swim. Okay, again, stiff arm, low swim. And then if he pushes me the other way, look, my hands switch, hug the neck, stiff arm, keep it very strong. And then the key on the low swim is that this elbow of mine does not come back. Ideally, you want to keep your elbow up and come through. So the wider, look at my elbow, it doesn't come this way, it stays out the whole time. So hold side to side, couple hooks, nice, 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 come this way, boom, nice, good. Other side, stay, hand out, freeze. Very stiff arm right here, so that the initial wrap can't break it down. Yes, strong elbow, strong, strong hand. Use your hand to be sticky on the ground right here. Now keep your elbow up and swim low, slow. Perfect. Do a couple more. Stiff, and just come inside. Quick swim, nice. It's called the low swim. Let's do a couple on each side. Nice high swim, good idea. Hug, hug, stiff arm, low swim. Perfect. Low swim, perfect. Very nice. Rand, get him. Slide down. So side to side, check. Check, maybe check her high swim. Check the spider swim, the initial one. Nice, come to the side. Perfect. Look at this, stiff arm. And then nice elbow. She kept her elbow very wide. Perfect. Perfect. Other side, 2 on each side. Stiff arm. Nice. Nice, very good. Perfect. Extra. Good. So no matter what, they can't wrap your arm. Haley, get them. No matter what, we don't let the bad guy wrap your arm, because if you do, you might get rolled. So hug the neck, stay low. Yes, side to side. Good hands, good hands. Good. Stiff arm, nice. 1, very good. Come through, perfect. Other side. Look how quick her hands are. Boom, and she's through. Good. Nice swims. No matter what, nobody wraps her arms. Hand on. Show us how it's done. Stay low, tight legs too. Make sure the heels stay tight. Hold on, hand on, get lower. Hug the neck. Up. That's it. Hug the neck, hand on, get low. Get up in there. There you go. Use your elbow to hug if you can. That's it. Nice stiff arm out here. And as he comes to wrap your arm, Henon, stiff elbow. Yes, no, stiff, like rock solid. That's it. Now keep your elbow up and swim through. Incredible. Nice handout. Very nice. Two more. Boom.
He's putting his hand a little higher, right?
Yes, this is a good idea. There's one secret trick here, which is in your hand, instead of having it down to the side, low, it's better if you have it a little bit up like Henon's doing, because that makes it harder for the bad guy to break it down. So a little bit north, a little bit up. Nice. Other side. Hold the neck, Henon, quick. Nice handoff. Very nice handoff. Stiff arm, swim. Keep that elbow wide. Stiff arm, swim. Perfect. Nice. Very good. So we have the low swim. This is the low swim. You're low, you're hugging the neck. They want to break your arm down. Now, it's good to delay it a little bit, right? To stay rigid. But sometimes you saw the girls here, and you saw, Henon. Also, when the arm gets wrapped, they wrap very quick. Because if the bully's much stronger, you might not be able to use a stiff arm to prevent it. Obviously, Henon's much stronger than the kids here, so sometimes they would swim very fast. But generally speaking, trusting a stiff arm to prevent the bend is a very important thing for the top person. We want to learn that the stiff arm against someone more or less your size is very reliable.
Yeah. And also, my arm is so much longer that the time that it takes my arm to get through, they can feel it coming from minutes before, so they just loop it too soon.
It's not a major problem, but
We want to. When I'm right here, assuming Henon was 8, okay, when I go up, I go like this. I want to check the arm a little bit.
Yeah, you want them to learn the stiff arm. Yes, right.
And then go ahead and swim. Instead of make your arm smaller, I'm trying to get inside, swim now. We didn't get to practice the stiff arm.
The principle of swimming is there, but the stiff arm is something we really want you to acquire. And kids, so stay here a little longer. Let your parent break it down a little bit. Test, and then go. We'd like that to be the case. So a little bit stiffer for a little bit longer with that base arm. Low swim. Mix this with the high swim, and your mount control should be pretty tight. As long as you have good neck hug. The neck hug, the anchor. Okay, we call that an anchor. Anchor and base. We call this an anchor. We call this base point. Anchor on the neck, base out with the hand. So your anchor and base control, your anchors, your hands, and your high swim and your low swim, you're pretty much solid with the control. So right now, let's stay low. Focusing on the low swim, side to side. You could throw in the high swim if you like. So side to side, maybe a little push just to remind them. And kids, high swim, get back down. Always low, anchor and base. And then low swim, couple on each side, going back and forth. Here we go. Throw this one in, perfect this one, and then we'll combine it with several others in that bully battle. It's time for a bully battle, but obviously we should keep in mind that not every technique you ever learn will be in every bully battle. It's hard because you have to memorize them as you go, so you do as many as you can, you just freestyle flow. But we do know that in this bully battle, one thing is for sure. We will include positional control from the mount with a low swim focus. Of course, high swim as well, spider hands, anchor and base, all of that. But really gonna make sure that low swim gets in there, and quite possibly the Americana arm lock as well. Haley, please don't break my arm too hard without negotiating. Let's go. Walk over here. So the kid's like, listen, Haley, here's the deal. I told you to stop looking at me, and I really meant it that first time. Oh, no. Okay. Good. Come around, side mount. Get off of me. Go. Good. Slide over to the mount when you're right. Tight. Come over to the yes. Very good. Uh-oh. Guess what's happening? Hold my neck. 1. Tight neck hold. Tight neck hold. 2. If I come through, leave your hand out wide. Swim. Good. Again. Incredible. Other side. Get off of me. Wow, she's a good swimmer. Get off of me. Okay. I want to beat you up when I get out of here. Americana. Yes. Lock it up. No thumb, please. Very good. And look over your head. And wait. What do you say to him?
Please stop bugging me.
Please stop bugging you. I don't know if that's possible. I'm going to have to get out of here and beat you up. Squeeze a little more. Okay, I give up. Good. Guard monster. Guard. Good. Nice control. Perfect. Use the legs to trap the body. Swim. Good. Swim. Nice head control. Perfect. Let go. Let me mount you here. And let's see what we can include here. How about, yes, trap the foot. Perfect. Very good. Trap the hip. Stay low. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Mount. I'm feeling a little crazy horsey right now. I'm feeling a little crazy. I'm feeling a little angry right now. Okay, I give up.
Go back to the mount real quick.
Yes.
Back to the mount.
Lay down, please, Haley.
When you, no, you're shooting mounting on you.
Okay.
Henner said, I'm feeling a little crazy horse right now. So he pushed her because you want to get your arm through.
I want to get this arm through.
So he pushes her off to the side and she bases out, going to base out more and more and more. Push her off even more than that, more and more like that. So now he has so much space to turn.
Yes.
So
Because
he just
sometimes,
created a little window.
good point, because sometimes hands out low, sometimes it's hard for me to roll with her hands here, because if I roll right now, I risk hurting her elbow. Look. So go like this, one, and I went, boom, easy, get up. Okay? Little tricks of the trade. He done got lots of tricks.
You got the tricks, bro. You did that.
True that. Haley, I give up.
Haley, please don't bug me anymore.
Okay, so let's mix it in. There was a low swim, Americana arm lock, and I remembered the snake bite, because we didn't do it last class. Snake bite, which is also called the standard variation of the,
Trap and roll escape.
we incorporated that as well, because I forgot it last time. It's all good. So as long as you keep blending it back in, you're creative, you review the previous techniques on paper, okay, the videos, and you make sure to reincorporate, they'll never leave you. Just keep blending it.
You reminded her to negotiate.
Yes.
Very
Remember,
important.
the submissions and the negotiations are like,
If you don't negotiate at home, you won't negotiate.
correct. Yeah, that's right. You have to, the child, kids, you have to practice the negotiation. So every time you lock it up, you automatically know, hey, do you promise to stop bugging me? Please stop bugging me. If they disagree, a little bit of pressure, and they'll agree quickly.
And they're like brothers.
Yes.
Got it.
Submissions, negotiations. He don't, Hanner, hold on, hand on. Haley, Rayanne, it's all family. Wow. Taking the back from the mount. Again, they've already learned this. You've learned the bulldozer, you've learned the crazy horse. Put those two together, and you have taken the back from the mount. Let's demonstrate what they already know, and then let's add the new piece to the puzzle. The new piece is called the remount technique. It's when the horse is a little too crazy, okay? It's when the horse is a little too hedony. Okay, and you gotta basically go from the back to the front. Check it out. So you already know bulldozer, right? Which is, as they roll, you modify your mount, and you walk with them. You walk, you walk, you walk, you walk. Bulldozer. This is called, when you have one leg up like this, it's called modified mount. Fact. One leg up, one knee down. Remember that, put it in the books. Modified mount. Now, normally a bully won't bulldozer down the street 20 times. They're not gonna keep rolling. They're gonna roll one time and go to their knees. So as he bulldozes and gets up, you put your hooks in, and you get on their back, and you hook on. The most important detail there, go down a little lower, is you don't wanna be here. You don't wanna be too far forward. So when you get on the bully's back, or the crazy horse's back, you wanna slide down a little bit and lock on right here. Now, I'm on the back. Crazy horse, take the back, we've got it. Over, under, hooks are in, and we're good. As we roll around, okay, stay close, keep your head close to theirs, hooks are in, everything's good. Now, check this out. Let's say we fall down like this. We're on the back, but our hook starts to slip out right here. Look at the hook. See the hook, how it's weak? I can't hook. Watch this. Let go of the hands, hug, switch, and go back to the mount. What's that called? Remount technique. So when you go from the back, backpack control, to the mount, to the front, it's called the remount. When do you use it? When your hook starts to slip. Which hook? The bottom hook. So when I'm here, look, I have two hooks. Boom, boom. From here, as this hook starts to slip, watch. Look, it's gone. There's no more hook. Look what I do. This leg comes over. One. My other leg goes under, so I transfer the hooks. And now, of my two hands, the top hand hugs the body, grab the shoulder or the neck, kind of hug, and you're gonna kind of slowly just climb back up, holding your bottom arm out from under their body, little by little. And you mount. Remount technique. Hold on. Start from the mount. Let's do bulldozer, crazy horse, control, fall to the side, and then remount. Modify. Hooks in right away when he gets up. Nice. Perfect. Perfect. So we're here. Now look, watch. Hold on, keep your hooks in tight. Sometimes, no matter how tight you keep the hooks, Hedon's hips will start to turn and you lose it. Freeze. Hold on, do that hook transfer. Bring it, yeah, leg over, freeze. This leg over is really, really critical that the foot comes over the belly. And now Horan will hug Hidon's neck or shoulder, grab his shirt, whatever you want. And now try to do it, climb it up, little by little, climb up. And go and go and go, and mount, standard or modified mount. You use the modified mount when the bad guy is on his side. See how Hidon is sideways right now? His shoulders are sideways. That's when Horan has the leg up. If Hidon lays on his back flat, knees down, standard mount, hands out, airplane base, everything low. Yeah, thank you, bro. Perfect. Show 'em how you-
In the middle of that move right there, his arm, right here, Rayan, please. Notice how I lift my body up to facilitate her removing her arm from underneath me.
Hooks in, so her hands are out. Here's nice hooks in. Over, under, hooks are good, everything's tight. Backpack is perfect.
So we fall over right here. See, right now, my body weight is on this bottom arm. So my hips start to turn, okay? Her leg steps over.
Freeze.
I hold myself up. My
Yes.
hips, I let her leg. If I lay the leg too heavy, it's not gonna escape.
Because of the extreme size difference, Hidon needs to accommodate to let the bottom leg slip out a little bit.
So her arm is a little trapped. I use my elbow, pick myself up a little bit. Go ahead, hug my neck, climb up.
He lets the bottom leg and arm slide out a little bit. And now, when I fight Hidon, or I fight someone my same size, or even Rayan does it against someone her same size, she won't need the assistance. But against, obviously, a giant, he lifts up just a little to make it possible, but she still has to do the rest of the technique on her own. She still has to climb up and make it happen. Now, both knees down, stay low, hands out wide. Perfect. Hold the neck, anchor and base. Thank you.
You have to be very aware of
Yes.
all their limbs, you know? Especially with kids.
Especially with giants.
Especially with giants.
Haley, mount, modified mount, bulldozer, take the back. Here we go. Stay low, here turns, you roll, hooks in right away. Stay low, nice over under transition. Rolling, rolling, keeping it. Slow. Keep your hooks in tight, Haley. Keep your hooks very tight. Only as his, don't cross your feet. Keep your little legs hooked on individual. And now, only as his bottom leg starts to slip out. Watch how Hidon starts to slip out his bottom leg. He's gonna extend his leg and push his hip over her thigh, over her calf. Once his hip starts to slip out, Haley will bring his foot across the body.
Hold on 1 second. Also, right now, we landed on the other side. See how her arm's over my shoulder? This is the over side, which is a lot easier for Haley to remove her arm to get up.
Compared to if this hand was underhooked.
Under my rib, right under my arm.
Which means it would be fully smashed by Hidon's body weight. So this is much easier for her. So Haley, use this hand to hug his body and just climb up. Come on up. Come on up. Mount. Go, 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 go. Perfect. There you have it. Very nice. Hand on, remount technique, starting from the mount, bulldozer, take the back, and go for the ride. Quick roll, modified mount. Nice. Hooks in right away. Sit low, over, under. Nice hooks, nice control. Perfect. Keep your hooks solid, please. Don't let him come out. Watch how Hidon's gonna straighten out and slip his hip over. He helps use his hands. Freeze. The hook transfer. The first thing is the hook transfer. Bring his foot over, hand on. Bite his belly. Yes, bite his stomach. This hand, hug his neck. Nice. And now, start to pull this arm out and climb up, hand on. Climb to the mount. Climb to the mount. To the mount. To the mount. Very nice get up. So he wiggles up, hands out, and he mounts. So all we're doing is going from the backpack, from the back mount, to the front. And what's the indicator, or what's the situation that you would use this in? The hook. That bottom hook gets a little bit slippy, slips out.
What happens if you don't use this move? If you just let the hook slip out
great
and you
point.
lay there?
Great, watch this. Hidon hooks are in, over, under, we fall. Let's say my hook does slip out, and Hidon does not do the remount technique. He does not transfer to the mount. My hook is out, little by little. If you just stay on the bottom, they're gonna turn and get on top of you, and then boom. Life is no good, okay? So the point is, there's a critical moment here. There's a critical moment here when I slip my hook out, where one of two things will happen. Either I get on top of Hidon, or Hidon gets on top of me. And the make it or break it is this, the leg transfer, okay? And then of course, the body hug, the neck hug, and a quick little get up, and he's on top. So whoever's quicker essentially wins right there. Whoever is not necessarily quicker, but whoever is more objective in their movements sooner. Call it what you want, but you gotta make it happen. So it's the remount technique. When you're losing the back mount, you better establish the mount. Otherwise, the monster, the bully, the crazy bad guy, whoever it is, will end up on top of you. And then you have to go to the guard and lock him up. So it's not the end of the world, it's just not the most amazing thing. We want to get on top, establish that mount. Interesting. So let's play a game. I think we should have them do mount, right? Bulldoze, take the back. Once you take the back, let's fall over to the side position. Okay? Let's wiggle the hook out. Wiggle, wiggle. Remount. Once you remount, do it again. Roll again. Take the back again. Roll over again. Remount again. Do that 5 times in a row straight through. Okay? Just keep going with it.
And kids, make sure you tell your parents. If it's too heavy on your rib or your leg, tell them and they'll lighten up a little bit.
Yes.
Sometimes the parents don't know.
Yes.
So tell them and they'll stop.
If you're getting crushed, say something.
Raise your hand.
Let's do it. Remount technique, blend it, combine it, and then you know what happens. Bully battle. Here we go. 2 focus techniques for this bully battle. Taking the back, remount technique, and the trap and roll escape from the mount, headlock variation. We have to make sure those 2 techniques get in there. With whatever else you want, but those must join the party. Hand on, get them. Hand on and heat on. Bully battle.
What's up, little buddy? You want to get beat up or what?
Tackle, drive, drive, drive. Good. Control the hips.
Yep. Push my leg down. Push it down. Good. Good.
Perfect. Control. Oh, easy. Get on top. Go get him.
Thank you.
Headlock variation.
Headlock.
Nice.
Hooks are in. Hooks are in. Hold my arm right here. Hold my arm.
Perfect.
Hug the back.
Hand on. Which hook you gonna remove?
Remove this one. Put
Get in the
air.
middle?
Put it high in the air on the ground. Put it on the ground now, in the middle.
Good. Ridge and roll.
Go,
Reach
reach.
big. Perfect.
Go. Yes. Hold me down. Hold me down. Control. Elbows down. Yes.
We have crazy legs. If he can't hold you, if he holds you weak, let's give him some crazy legs. He's not serious.
I'll
Here we go. Get up, hand on. Get up, crazy legs. Get up. Pass around the legs. Go around. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6. Well, this kid's crazy today. What happened to him? 5, 4. Wide base. We're super base. Super base right here. Good. 3, 2. Nice side mount control. We're going through the mount. Slide through to the mount. Guess what move we're going to use now? Take the back. Hooks in immediately. Hooks in. Hand on. Stay tight. Over, under. Roll twice. Check him a little. Give him 6 seconds. Let's go. Nice movement. Eventually, the hook gets saggy. If hand on hook starts to sag, remount hand on. Climb up. Mount hand on. Mount hand on. Bring this foot across the body. That's it. Perfect. Very nice. Control, control. How about the Americana? Let's throw it in. Yeah, for sure. Go under, lock it up tight. Hold on.
Hey.
Should you look at him or away? Don't look at him, you're gonna get eye gouged. Now, what do you say to him right now?
You promise to stop bugging me?
Nope. Okay, I'll stop. Okay. Right, come over here with me now. Come over here.
Base. Good.
Base. Yes. Base. Good base. Yes.
Punch him in the face one time, get it over with. Get it over with.
Yeah.
Drive harder, Hammer. Drive.
Okay.
Perfect. Control, stay low. Guard, control. Tight. 5 seconds of control and you win. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. Push away, hit on. Push away. 3, 1,000. Swim handle. 4, 1,000. 5, 1,000. Pass. Very good.
Very nice.
So we included it. Take the back remount. Also the Americana. Good throw in. And headlock variation trap and roll. We could have added a low swim in there, but not mandatory. Today's 2 focus. Take the back remount and trap and roll, headlock variation. Yep. Focus on those 2, blend it.
It's cool to stand up twice.
Oh, it's very cool.
Get up again, you know?
Yeah, just make sure you don't crash into the coffee table. Okay, be careful where you're going when those tackles take place, the base checks. Don't forget those base checks. Incredible. Very important to have good base. Clear? Go for it. So if someone acts crazy, tries to punch you, tries to rush you, or says something outrageously mean, and you decide it's time to engage and take them to the ground, so far what we've seen is tackle the giant, where you dive in and tackle their legs.
Which has a different name.
Yes, it's called the double leg takedown in the grown-up course.
And we'll see it in the future lessons.
We're going to cover it as well in detail, correct. In this class, we're going to talk about the leg hook takedown, a different takedown that takes place from a position called the clinch position. This is what a clinch looks like. Basically, it's a hug in a fight. Hug.
Why would you want to hug in a fight?
Good question. You know why? Tell me.
So you can stay close to them,
What's the value of staying close to them?
so they can't punch you in the leg.
Yes. 2 points for hand on. If I'm in the clinch right here, if I'm right here, he don't could possibly punch me. Okay? But if as he's punching me, I step in and I get a hold of him, we're going to teach you how to do that in a future lesson. And I get a hold of him, his punches are very weak, like little baby punches, and I'm okay. So I stay tight. So for the first part of this class, we're gonna practice clinch control. We're gonna get here, we're gonna hold tight, and Hidon just gonna try to push me off. Now, I don't wanna let him get away too far if my hands are weak. I wanna hug snug and stay as close as possible. Okay, and I wanna try to slow him down. I don't wanna run with him very loose. I wanna try to slow Hidon down as if I wanna prevent his movement. That's the idea. So as Hidon tries to push me off, we hug, and our base is very strong. Look at my head. My head is on the inside of his chest, or if I was very short, it'd be on his stomach. Okay, my head is on the inside, and my base is good, and I'm hugging tight here. Now, if Hidon was so big, that I couldn't hug and lock my hands, if I couldn't reach my own hand, what do? Grab onto him. Grab his pants, grab his shirt, hold as tight as I can. Just the concept of grabbing and holding someone close is a tremendous principle of defense. Because when you're that close, they can't hurt you with punches. You're safe. Once you perfect this clinch control, which we're gonna play that game right now, then you're gonna learn the actual leg hook takedown, which we'll see next. Horan, try to control this monster right here. Watch Horan's positioning. Nice head positioning, nice hold. Horan's not completely off to the side. He's kind of like a little bit in front, but he's holding his hips very tight. And Horan, your goal is to prevent him from getting away. Slow him down with your base, lower base. Hold, resist. Hold, don't jump so much. Walk a little more without jumping. Hold him strong, resist the movement. Nice. Hold, 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 hold. Let's get like 10 seconds of control. Push him off with your hands on it. Try to push him away, Hidon. Yes, incredibly tight clinch. Switch. Perfect.
The whole time, throughout all of that, his legs were very strong. Very important, your base.
Without ever letting your feet cross over is really the most important thing. Rayanne, get me. So she's here, hug tight, stay close.
Hold his shirt, hold his shirt.
Now, yeah, grab on whatever you can here, Rayanne. My shirt's fine. Because she can't lock hands around my body, she just hugs me tight around my waist and holds close. Head is tight, hips are close, and she's kind of off to one side with a good base. And resist. Slow me down, Rayanne. Try to keep me from getting away. Incredible. I'm checking her base to make sure her legs don't cross over, and then she stays close the whole time. Wow. Go, get a hold. Hug me tight here. Good. Grab on as tight as you can. Don't let me get away. Good. Stay tight. Perfect. Nice clinch. Just stay tight. Hello, sir. Whoa, your hands is crazy. Step around. Nice. Handle. Keep your hips close to my leg. Don't let me get away. Don't jump like a frog. Stay low. Okay, let me get out. Get kind of follow me. Follow. Nice. Don't cross your feet. Incredible. Incredible. Yes. Pass. Clinch control. Lock it. Ride with it. 10 seconds. If you can hold for 10 seconds, you're the champ. And then comes the leg hook takedown. Next. Any good?
It was amazing.
Here we go. Leg hook takedown. You have the clinch. It's tight. They try to push you off for 2-3 seconds. They exhaust or they don't exhaust. But you have good base, so you're ready to make it happen. You're going to hook their leg, and together, the two of you will fall like a tree in the forest. The key is when you fall, get your hands out. Here's how it looks. So I'm here, clinch with Hidon. Okay? I'm going to hook this leg of his. Which leg do I hook? I hook the leg on the side that I'm standing. I don't hook that leg over there because I'm standing over here. I'm on this side of Hidon. If I was on this side of Hidon, I would hook this leg. And notice how I hook from the outside. So my leg that's behind Hidon hooks, holds. Okay? I'm going to do it on this side. Wide base, please. I'm going to hook, watch, I'm going to hook his leg and just hold it. And together, we're going to fall to the ground. Boom. Hands out wide. If I left my hands connected, I might get them crushed under his body. Not fun. Hands out wide. And then from here, step over and mount. Stay low. Okay? Airplane pace. So the key is you must hold that hook. Hold the hook, hold the hook. And sometimes, pinch me please. Sometimes your hook, you actually pick it up off the ground. Hold it, hands. Boom, and you land on them like a pillow. Your chest lands on their chest, hands out wide, and you're good to go. And now Hidon climbs up, 1, 2, and he wins. Hold on. Hook a leg and hold it for dear life. So clinch. Let's rotate here, perfect. Watch Horan's foot, his calf. He's gonna hook the calf and drive hands out as you drive hard. Mount. Hands out wide, stay low. Very good. Rayanne, come on up. Let's see how long you can do it. If she lets go of the leg, pull back, make sure it's legit, on the hook. Hold tight, Rayanne. Hook that leg on the outside. Hold it, don't let it go. Go with him, hands out. Nice, now mount. Very nice. Very good, hands out. Perfect. Haley, clinch. Hook the leg strong. Keep his leg hooked the whole time. So hold, hook around the outside. Hold the hook. Drive, 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 drive. Hold hands. Nice. Mount. 100% airplane base. Perfect, sir. Start in a tight clinch, please. Tight clinch. Boom.
Freeze.
Head to the inside.
Head this way. Whip this way.
Perfect. Wide base. Hand on, check his base. Hit a little. He don't check his base a little. Check his base. Stay with it. Hand on. Get lower with your hips. Bend your knees. There you go. Hook his leg and hold it off the ground. Drive hard. Hold the hook. Hold the hook. Go. Go. Hands. Nice. Mount. Stay low. Perfect. So you see what I was doing right there? I was kind of cheating. I was grabbing their legs. I was grabbing Henon's leg, and I'm holding the hook in position to make sure that it stays connected and it stays strong.
Henon, come here. And also, I want to make my leg light because I want Henon to be able to pick up my foot. So, if I'm here in a wide base, I pick my foot up. Pick it up, hook it up. He can't. So, go ahead again. I kind of put my other foot a little closer, lift it up. Lift up my foot, go ahead, lift it up. Hook it up. I let my foot go up, and then I sit.
Yes.
And hands out.
Good detail.
Break fall. Use the break fall.
Yeah, do a solo break fall, please. So you can see how you're lifting your leg and falling on one leg and you're sitting down close to your foot.
I'm sitting down close to my foot. What he just said is very important. I sit and then my back, I roll back. So, foot here, move your foot in, pick the foot up, sit down, roll, and break fall. And this leg can be bent because the child is on this side.
And understand that when the child falls down, if this knee is bent, they're gonna land, boom, their abdomen is gonna land on the spike right here. It's not gonna be friendly. So straighten this leg so that we land like this with the knee out of the way, okay? Similar to what technique? Double leg takedown or tackle the giant. When I grab the legs and I drive, Kino's leg remains straight on purpose so that it doesn't crush my chest here, particularly the inside leg, maybe even both legs. Hannah reminded me of an important detail. For the parents, as you fall and you get your leg hooked and you fall, don't put your hand out, okay? Kids, you put your hands out for base, but parents, if you post out, you could hurt your elbow. So again, fall like he don't show up with a good break fall technique. Yeah, and he don't mention the idea of hooking the leg and picking it up off the ground. That is ideal. You want to pick the leg off the ground. If you're fighting a huge bully, kids, they have really strong legs, and you hook the leg and you can't pick it off the ground, you can still hook that leg and basically just keep your legs very strong and low. Watch, Hidon's foot's not gonna come off the ground, but let's see what angle is good here. Maybe this one. But I'm still gonna push off of this other foot and just drive into him. So if we're here, if I just hook and just drive.
So I can't even step my foot back.
Yes, so you're holding that foot in position. Yeah, stand up, that's a great point. So if Hidon has good base, it's like imagine if we just trap this leg here, and then we start to push, his foot is trapped. So you don't have to pick the foot up for the move to work, but it's better. And that's why we're teaching both variations. You can use what you want. Either way, hook the leg, hold it, slam down. Most importantly though, is to let go of the hands. Why? If your hands stay connected, Hidon hooks, let's say, boom, he does the hook, we go together, they stay connected under my back. Number one, his hands are
Trapped, getting smashed. They're hurting right now.
they get crushed, and if Hidon's hands stay trapped, what does he not have? Base.
Roll back. So hands here.
Very wide so that he can mount from here and not get thrown off, and then go right into his positional control from the mount. We got it. Leg hook takedown. Hook, down, hands, chest heavy, and mount. As long as your hands come out, we're happy. The hook timing and the hook control will get better with time. And remember, which leg do you hook with? You hook with the outside leg. Outside, okay? Not the inside leg. The outside leg and you're driving.
Kids are gonna wanna hook the leg that they can see.
Good point.
Kids wanna look at the leg.
Right.
They go like this, and they wanna hook that leg right there.
Yeah, good point.
Learn to look away, put your head this
Your
way.
head's facing the inside, your hips are out here, which means I hook here. So you have to hook the leg based on feel, not based on sight.
You kinda can feel my leg with your thighs,
Yeah,
correct?
I know where his leg is. I feel his leg's here, so just go around and hook. You know where the leg is. Clear? Leg hook takedown. Let's start with a little bit of clinch control.
Yeah, and parents, do a few break falls, solo break falls.
Practice your break falls
Pick one leg up, just
so
kinda
you don't
sit
break
down.
yourself when you fall. break falls. And watch where you land, right? Don't collide your head anywhere. But most importantly, let's check the base. During this demo right now, we'll demonstrate how it goes, but you're gonna check the base for like 5 seconds. After the base check, we're gonna hook the leg, and down we go. Kids, put your hands out. Once you establish the mount for 5 seconds, after the takedown, you win. Let's talk about how a leg hook takedown might be included in a bully battle. Well, obviously, someone gets out of control. Okay, either they try to punch you, or they're just getting so unbelievably verbally aggressive, attacking you, calling you names every day for several weeks, and you decide it's time. Take them down, control them, negotiate, tell them to stop. So when someone's getting out of control, you decide, okay, it's time to clinch. We're just gonna get in and clinch right away. Okay, it could possibly be during a punch. We're gonna talk about a little bit more detail about how to get in there during the punch in a future lesson. But for right now, let's hear the person has an attitude, and we're gonna clinch. And then from here, we're going leg hook takedown to the ground. The other technique we wanna focus on and feature in this bully battle is the Americana arm lock. With negotiation, let's see if Holden has the negotiation skills. My friend. So he's talking with an attitude here.
Yeah, I think you're funny.
Boom. Oh. Leg hook when you're ready. Hold the hook, Holly. Hold the hook. Hold it, hands. Perfect.
Get off me, man. Get off me, kid.
Nice guard. Lock him up. That's it.
Swim. Does he know how to swim? Yes. Get off me.
Leg hook again. Do it again. Do it again. Clinch. Yes. Do it again. Hit it hard. Here we go. Hold the hook. Hold the hook. Hold it. Hold it. Nice. And mount. Americana. Nice. Freeze. Everyone freeze frame. Hold on. What's missing right here?
Will you please stop bugging me?
No, of course not. I think you're funny. I think you're funny. Okay, you're cool. You're cool.
Good controlled squeeze. That's hold on. Boom, boom, boom. Mount him. Let's get some mount escapes. Punch block variation.
I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch him.
Go get him, go get him. Nice face protection. Perfect. 1 foot, bridge and reach. Stay low, trap the hips. Check, 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 check,
No
check.
one holds me down. Nobody holds me down.
Crazy leg time. Hold on, you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Yeah.
4,
Yeah.
3. Good cross ankle grab. Underhook your arm, hold on. That's it, wide base. Where's that strong foot? Strong foot, please. That's it. We're coming through to your knees. Let's take the back. Let's get some crazy horse action. Maybe a remount.
Good hooks.
What if the hook gets slipped out? What if the hook slips out? Remount. Yes, good. Perfect. Control. I want to see a low swing. How about that? Get low, get low. Nice. Perfect. Perfect pass. Yo, let him go. Negotiate. Please stop bugging me. So, focus techniques were leg hook takedown. Hold on, did that one twice, which is great. And Americana arm lock. Right side, left side, both. Just make sure that when you lock that arm, we negotiate. Standard procedure. Don't squeeze until you talk. Because maybe the kid, this crazy bully who thought he wanted to beat you up, once you get control of him, he realizes, wow, this wasn't a good idea.
Once you
Not
get the
with that
mount,
kid, not with this kid.
once you mount, that alone could end it.
He might give up for just the mount control. We've talked about that, okay? So when you first mount, it's always a good idea to negotiate from there. Or if you get his back, right? If you get his back, negotiate. Promise stop bugging me?
No.
Okay. Keep holding them. If you just control, they should eventually cooperate. If they don't, you lock them up. When you lock, if you just squeeze without negotiating, you might hurt them and they wanted to give up. They just don't know how to give up. They don't know how to tap out. The bully at the school doesn't know what that means. So they might just go, ah, or scream a little bit. And if they do, you let go, of course. Because our goal isn't to hurt them by any means. We don't want to hurt anyone. We just want to get compliance and have them stop bothering us for the rest of their lives. That's all we want. Okay, and the Americana will make that happen, as will the control. But you have to negotiate because it gives them a chance to essentially agree, cooperate, and become your friend.
And
Bully
tap
battle?
out. It's their tap out. If they say ow, that's them tapping.
That's them giving up. And then after they say ow a little bit, you say, hey, are we going to be cool now? Are we cool? Are we cool? They say, yeah, we're cool. You say, all right, cool. Let's go play. In the previous lesson, we talked about controlling the clinch position and the leg hook takedown. Great technique. Everyone did that very well. Now we need to talk about the realistic scenario in which you would basically enter into the clinch. And this would happen when the fight has begun. So let's say Ryron pushes me or punches me, something happens where the fight starts and now the hands are up. Hands up, boom. Now, the question is, how do we go from here to the clinch? Answer the following way. Ryron's the good guy, I'll be the bad guy right now. So I step towards him, he steps away. 1. Look how Ryron keeps the distance right here. The whole goal is right now we're 2 arms away. Always 2 arms away. Why? I can't punch him right now. If I was this close, I could hit him. So Ryron wants to stay at least 2 arms away. Bends his knees, and now as I step towards him, he steps away. He steps away. He steps away. And I say, wow, this kid must be scared of me. I'm the bully. He's the kid. This kid must be scared of me. Let me go ahead and punch him in the face right now. I get my fist ready. I wind it back. I rush him. And in he goes. Clinch. So when is the timing? When is the proper time to enter into the clinch? When they become aggressive. So watch out. Ryron stays away. If I don't throw a punch, Ryron keeps the distance. It's what we call this process. Keep the distance. Keep the distance. Keep the distance. He stays safe. But eventually, I turn it up. I think he's scared and I go for the punch. And watch what Ryron does. His hands come up very high. This is the most important detail. Look at that. The blades are up, protecting his face. Boom. He enters, and as soon as he gets in, he wraps me in the clinch. Boom. And he pulls my hips in, and then he holds tight, slowing me down. Strong base. What else? It's good. Distance. Oh, the footwork.
So, go ahead. I step back. Whenever you move back, my back leg goes first. Back leg, front leg. Back, front. Now, when I want to go forward, my front leg is a big step forward, and then my back leg also follows. So my front leg, big step, 1, and then I wrap. Make sure you're not looking down too much as you bring your head in. Don't go like this.
Yes.
Okay? Look forward and have your arms very strong on your head. Keep your arms
Why are the
solid.
arms so important? If the person throws the punch and they connect, at least you're going to deflect that punch. Now, how hard should you hit the bully when you charge in?
Pretty hard.
You should put your elbows up and run into them like a rhino. You are a rhinoceros when you come in. Hold on. Can you rhino my brother, please? Brother, can you rhino my other brother? Hands up, fight stance, both hands in front of your face. Bend your knees, wide base. Hold on to it. Come this way, both of you.
Interlocking legs.
Oh, not crossing your feet? Oh, yes. Good idea. Bend your knees, fight stance, low. Low fight stance. Step away. Yes, watch this. Freeze. When he don't step with your back leg, please. 1, yes. Okay. Good. Steps, you step right after his step. One more step? Sure. Good. Now, when he becomes aggressive, elbows up, high, and ram him. Go. Boom. Clinch. Nice. Follow, 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 follow. Push, check, check, check. And if you control for 5 seconds, you win. Pass. Very nice. Thank you. Ryan, get him. Back up, both of you, please. Hands up, Ryan. Fight stance. Get low. Bend your knees. Wide base. Good. Step with your back foot when he steps in. 1, 2. Punch her in the face. Elbows. Hit him hard. Go, go, go. Yes. Don't feel sorry for him. Hug his. Grab his shirt. Grab on his shirt tight with the clinch. Check her base. Check her base. Pass. Nice. Hit him hard. Haley. Hit him like a little rhino. Hands up. Here we go. Step away 3 times. Come this way a little bit. Start here so we have some space. Bend your knees. Get low. Hands up. Back. Good. Elbows up, hit him hard. Yes, grab him up, hold him tight, hold on, tight. Don't let him get away. Don't not let him get away. Hold him, hold him. Pass, nice base, Haley. Congratulations. Hand on, same thing. Hands up, fight stance, hands up, hand on. Yes, bend your knees a little lower. Get a little lower in that fight stance, wider base. Perfect. Now as he steps towards you, step away. 1. Which foot moves first, hand on? Hand on, which foot moves first? Yes.
Yes. I'm going to throw a punch right now. I think I'm going to throw a punch.
Elbows
Cover your
up.
head.
Boom.
Yes, good. Base, 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 base.
Strong base. Good. Nice.
Tight. Yes.
Very nice clinch. Perfect. So we got it. Hands up. Go ahead. Hands up. Step away. Ryron's turn. Stay away. Stay away. And when the punch happens, boom, and follow. Follow me. He runs with me. Once he shoots in, he doesn't stop moving. He keeps running towards me. as he drops his hand. When do you drop the hands?
Once your forearms make contact, the hands can drop.
Once the rhino hits, drop. Okay, so as soon as you get in there and you're safe from the punches, grab on. Are you allowed to grab their shirt?
Yep.
Pants?
Yep.
Everything. Grab everything. Just hold tight, pull close. Do not let them get away. Once you get in the clinch, do not let the bully push you off. Stay connected. Stay connected. Interesting. So we're going to practice keeping the distance, a few steps. When the bad guy becomes aggressive with the punch, you're going to step in with your elbows up. Try to focus on having the feet properly. Position, step with the back leg. And when you shoot in, step with the front leg. Boom. And then clinch.
And let's try to also focus on not letting your head go under the arm,
Yes.
the punching arm. Especially when it's a bully who's more or less your same size. If they throw a punch and your head goes under the arm, then it's not good for you.
They might wrap your neck right here.
Try to keep your head right here in front of my chest.
Okay? We're establishing the clinch on an aggressive opponent. The person is stepping towards you. Calm, calm, calm. And when they punch, you change gears, and that's when you enter. Clinch for 5 seconds, and you win. Remember the rhino. Do not forget the rhino. Let's do it.